Welcome everyone to Dead Talk Live. I'm your host Viz from Walking Dead Now. Want to welcome everybody to tonight's broadcast. It is simulcasted to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. If this is your first time on our show, please visit our website at deadtalklive.com. And as always, if you haven't already done so, please visit our YouTube channel called Walking Dead Now and please subscribe. I want to welcome everybody to tonight's broadcast. We have Saz, Hard Productions, Coyote's with us. Welcome, Coyote. Summer is with us. Zambika's with us on Instagram. Edwin, Snow, Fidel, Zambika, of course, has joined us. Zambika's waving at us. Hey, Zambika. Flat Girl 12 is with us. When are they going to bring back the show? That's the question everybody has, Flat Girl. We just don't know. It won't be for at least a month, at least till after Comic-Con. CC Wheezy's waving at us. Fidel is waving at us. Hey, guys. John is also waiting for the next season. Are you waiting for the next season, or are you waiting for this season to end? Let's see who we also have. Kimmy is with us. El Ludo is with us. Amazing Edits is with us. Hey, Amazing Edits. Thorgon9 is with us. Thorgon is the video we saw yesterday of the bridge. The actual live bridge of where we lost Rick. The bridge that he blew up. Frida is with us. iCruiser. McCabe is with us. KW2 has joined us. Jay Orlick is with us on Facebook. Eddie Weddy is with us. What's up, Eddie? Folk Trends is with us on YouTube. The Top Rock is with us on YouTube. Welcome, YouTube guys. Glad everybody's with us tonight. We have a nice big crowd for this Monday evening. I hope everyone is doing well. Thorgon is thanking us for showing the video. You're very welcome. Thank you for sharing that video with us. It was a great video. I hope everyone is doing well. Marko is going to be handling the chats. I'll be talking to you guys live on the air. And like I mentioned on Friday, Marko is going back to his day job of hotel manager as of tomorrow. So this is his last night handling the text chats. He's still going to very much be involved as the executive producer of our show. We are very happy that Saz is going to be taking over the text chatting as of tomorrow. So thank you, Saz, so much. Eddie is saying, what's up, dude? I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead. Well, you are in the right place, Eddie. Welcome. Welcome. We have a lot of new faces on YouTube. I'm going to get to YouTube in a while. We just blew past 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. I want to thank everybody for subscribing to our YouTube channel. We have a lot of exciting stuff going on. Marko is going to be calling in a little bit later on in the show to talk to you guys. Since this is going to be his last night handling the chats on a regular basis. So he does want to say a few words to you guys himself. So he will be calling in. Daryl Dixon 2457 has joined us. Fidel says, I watched the season 9. I'm wondering about the season 10. Oh, well, it depends on which country you're in, Fidel. If you're waiting for it on Netflix, the season 10 won't be released. They normally don't release it till the next season gets released, which doesn't bode well if you're just on season 9, because who knows when we're going to get season 11. But if you're looking for it on Netflix, man, you're probably not going to see it before May or June of next year. It's going to be a while. I hate to break the bad news, but it's going to be a while. TT is waving at us. Hey, TT843. KW Tianti 2020. When's the finale? Don't know. Let's see what else we have going on here. CRX is very excited. I read Fidel's comment. Daryl Dixon writes, I am The Walking Dead. That is awesome. Yasir is with us. Zambika says that's awesome as well. Karar says, thanks for this. You're welcome. MARIA 5048 says, hey, from the prime #1 fan of The Walking Dead. Welcome, MA. Karar is from Iraq. Welcome. Welcome from Iraq. Tosh is with us. SVD since 1973 has joined us. Man, we have a big ass crowd. PMA Chuka has joined us. Naldo Design has joined us. Art Green has joined us from Brazil on YouTube. Hey TWD Soul on YouTube. Kenny Gold has joined us. Also ready for the finale. Fawa is giving us a smiley love face on Instagram. Naldo is giving us a thumbs up. Man, these chats are coming in faster than I can keep up with them. We have a big crowd for a Monday night. Want to welcome everyone. Anyway, like I said, Marko is going to be calling in about halfway through the show. Nadine Williams is with us on YouTube from Wales. Love the Welsh. Welcome, Nadine. Catherine Roberts is with us on Facebook. Hello, now just found out about you. Well, welcome to the show, Catherine. We're on every night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Kenny Gold on YouTube says, I know this is a long time ago, but I try to live what Herschel said. I live off the land. That is awesome to hear, Kenny. Awesome. You're welcome, Nadine. Abdel is asking, is Rick back? No, Rick is not going to be coming back to the TV show. We're going to see Rick in the movies, but we're not going to see Rick Grimes again on the TV show. Amazing edits, right? So excited about the finale. Daryl Dixon 2457 wants to know my YouTube channel name. Hold on a second. I think I lost the Instagram feed here for a second. All right. Sorry, I lost the Instagram feed there for a second. Daryl Dixon, my YouTube channel name is Walking Dead Now. In fact, that's all my social media names. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, even TikTok. I'm now on TikTok as of 5-6 days ago. Walking Dead Now. Linder Cueva has joined us from Peru. Welcome, Linder from on YouTube. Fidel Yang's The Walking Dead. It's a family series for me, my girlfriend, and I love you guys. Well, we love you. Daryl Dixon will subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you, Daryl. Mantilla 1803 has joined us. You know, this is awesome. Thank you guys for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you guys on board. We have lots to talk about tonight. So, sorry, I'm losing my voice there. I'm trying to keep up with the chats. Kenny Gold says, but one thing I don't know how to do is hunt yet. Just fish and grow vegetables. I wonder who is going to kill Beta, Daryl or Negan. Well, what if it's neither of them? What if it's little Judith, of all people? We don't know. Nadine is watching Season 9, Episode 7. Thorgon loves my background. Yes, the background is by our creative director, Andrew. So I thank him for creating this background. And on Instagram, you can only see a small section of it. The YouTube, Facebook, Twitter people can see actually the whole thing, but Instagram only limits us to this portrait mode, so that's why guys on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, everything is sort of centered. It's to accommodate everybody across all the 4 platforms that we are simultaneously streaming this every night. Heart Productions, welcome Heart Productions. Francisco is with us on YouTube. If this channel were real, it would be like 10,000 people here. Okay, then I guess we're all imaginary, Francisco. Anyway, Kenny Gold says, you done took my words. I would love to see Judith go get him. She already shot him in the chest. Ah, damn. Let's see. Lori has joined us. Daryl Dixon saying, I heard spoilers about who kills Beta, but I won't spoil it if you don't want me to. Hey, you know, they're not really spoilers, they're rumors. So, yeah, we share rumors here, so feel free to spill it, Daryl. The bottom line is nobody really knows who kills Beta. It's just rumors, so I'd love to hear it. Thorgon writes, I'll have the background when you're finished with it. That's awesome. Abdel, we are all Negan. Yes. The Lucifer 77 has joined us. Anas has joined us. John Hall 734 has joined us. Arin Zim has joined us. Francisco writes, oh my God, it's really WTF, laughing out loud. Am I Negan? Are you serious? Are you asking me if I'm Jeffrey Dean Morgan? Because I'm not. I've been getting a lot of that question. Guys, I don't look like Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I wished I looked like Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I really do, but I don't. Let's see. iCruisers, where did you buy your shirt? Thank you. Got this from Amazon. I ordered like 20 of them, not of the same design, 20 different Walking Dead shirts. Matt Ryan is with us from Facebook. Hey, Viz, hopping planes, going home. Maybe catch you next week. I am Negan. That's right. We are all Negan. Francisco Mont said, I am Negan. We have a lot of Negans here tonight. Summer, maybe they want to know if you are Team Negan as I'm Team Negan. I'm Team Negan now. I'm definitely Team Negan now. I love Negan. I wasn't a big fan of Negan when he was the 7th season prick that he was. Unleaded is with us. Can you say my name? All right. That's a long-ass name. Unleaded Buzzer 3 Gaming and Comedy. Wow. You chose a long-ass name for your YouTube channel, man, but it's great. Hard Productions saying we are all Negan. Saz is saying we've all been Negan. So yeah, I got my shirt from Amazon. Thank you for the compliment. Shadow is laughing out loud. Abdel is smiling and laughing. Amazing Edit writes, wow, so many new people. Yeah, I'm a little overwhelmed at the moment. Shadow 6632 is laughing. Thorgon writes, that's your new costume play, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Yeah, I just need hair. But, no, I like the bald look. So, if Negan is willing to shave his head, maybe we'd have something there. Lucine Maria, 6288, is giving us a love heart. Kimmy is Daryl. Kimmy is Team Daryl. Fidel Yangs, I'm waiting for the return of Rick Grimes. He is the one making the series more exciting. Yes, but Rick is going to be coming back in the movies. He's not going to be coming back to the TV show. Thorgon is Team Rick. Daryl Dixon, 2457, writes, coming from the same spoiler source I always get and has been correct so far, I heard the masked fighter is a woman called Melody, and Beta fights Negan after Negan saves Lydia from Beta. That's very plausible. And if it's a spoiler, that's great. That's awesome. So Daryl Dixon, 2457 on Instagram, who says his spoiler source has never been wrong, I'll repeat it again, says that the masked fighter is a woman called Melody. I believe she is from the Commonwealth. And Beta fights Negan after Negan saves Lydia from Beta. So there you guys have it. You know, that sounds pretty legit. I mean, it sounds plausible. Amazing edits, Team Negan. Shadow66632 writes, I read all the comic books. That is awesome. I wish I could say the same, but I have not. Tommy_RG, Negan versus Beta confirmed. Question mark. Well, according to Daryl, that's what he just said. Daryl Dixon also goes on to say that Maggie and her group arrive. Beta runs into the woods, and after fighting Alden, Aaron, and Melody, Aaron slits Beta's throat with one of Melody's weapons. That's some details right there. I'll tell you what, Daryl, if all this stuff comes true, you know, you're going to be a guest on this show. Because you just revealed, like, the whole ending. And if that all comes true, it's going to sound like a kick-ass episode. So I don't know who your source is, but if all that is true, it sounds pretty damn exciting. Hard Production writes, I hope those spoilers aren't true. I want to be in shock watching the episode. Unled Buzzer is asking me to sub. Gypsy Road, I'm late, but I'm here. Hey, Gypsy. I was on Gypsy's show earlier today. Had lots of fun. Adele is not today, not tomorrow, but I'm going to kill you. This is Rick. Yeah, we all remember that line. Let's see. Amazing Edits writes, I'm Team Daryl 2 forever. Matt was with us. The Matt Villard. Username the Matt Villade is a Savior Extra. He's joined us tonight on Instagram. Hey, Matt. Thank you for joining us. Mr. Negan Savior there. How you doing today? So, yeah, guys. You see Matt on the Instagram chats? He was a guest of ours. He was a background savior. He stood right next to Negan when Negan and Simon fought to the death. So if you want to see that episode, just go back to our YouTube channel. It's under our featured episodes. Great interview with Matt there. Marco does say that part could be true. Matt says, who would win in a fight, Jerry or Beta? Beta. Yeah. Matt's asking Jerry or Beta in a fight. I would have to say Beta. Francisco on YouTube writes, I've been Negan since I was born, even if I didn't know who true Negan was. That's funny. Abraham has joined us. Adele, I think Carol's gonna be dead. No, don't say that. Don't say that, Abdel. That's not gonna happen. Carol's gonna be there till the end. She's not going anywhere. Matt is, I am Negan. Matt was Negan. No shit, really, on the show. He was a savior. And just like every other savior, they were Negan. Kenny Gold on YouTube is writing Ninja Carol. Let's see. Matt says, send half of your stuff to Viz, care of Savior Matt. Oh, man. Kimmy is saying Beta. Austin is with us on Instagram. Bardar is asking, when is Rick comeback in the movies? That's when Rick's comeback is. I miss him so much. Mary has joined us on Instagram. Daryl Dixon, 2457, writes, can't wait for the Commonwealth. What do you think will go down in the story arc? You know, I think Maggie is going to be a huge part of that Commonwealth story. We read an article yesterday or the day before about the part that Maggie's going to play in the Commonwealth, and it's going to be a huge arc. And Maggie's going to play a huge role in introducing the Commonwealth. Just like Daryl, you just said what's going to happen. You basically just implied that it's Maggie that is going to send the Commonwealth reinforcements to help the gang out with the Beta Horde. And if it wasn't for Maggie, Maggie's going to probably end up saving the day with the reinforcements she's going to send in from the Commonwealth to help out the gang. Or else Beta, if it wasn't for that, I think Beta is probably going to get would have gotten the best of them and wiped them all out like he was intending to. So Daryl also goes on to write, I think Maggie needs some redeeming for leaving our group like that. Maggie, it's not Maggie's character's fault. Lauren Cohen, the actress, got her own show offered to her. And if it was any one of us that was playing Maggie and we got offered our own show as the star, I think we would all take it. Now, the show flopped, but that's besides the point. It's not Maggie's fault. It's not Lauren Cohen's fault. I'm just thankful that she's coming back, you know? I'm not blaming Maggie or Lauren for any of that. But all right, how about Negan? He's going to die? No. Negan's not going anywhere. Negan is not going anywhere. Joel is with us on Instagram. Daryl Dixon writes, it's my source. If my source is correct, a lot of good stuff happens in the finale. I bet it does. I think it's going to be epic. I've been waiting for it for a while. We all here have. It's going to be a while longer, unfortunately, that we have to wait for it. But I think when it does finally come, we're all going to be really grateful, you know, because you guys got to remember, once the finale airs, they're not even shooting season 11. So we don't know how long. We're going to go a year without The Walking Dead, the original Walking Dead. We're going to have Fear, we're going to have World Beyond. But as far as The Walking Dead, we're not going to have another episode after this finale airs for a long, long time. So, yeah, we're all really anticipating this finale. But once that hour and a half is over, we're not going to get a new episode for a long time. I don't know how many of you guys have thought of that, but so for me, it's, you know, I can't say I'm enjoying the wait, but it'll come when it's ready. And when it's ready, we'll all be ready to watch it. Gypsy Road is joining us, says the Walking Dead productions were not paying the women like the men, so I don't blame her for trying out another role. Me neither. Like I said, any one of us in her shoes being offered a lead role on our own TV show, damn right we'll take it. You know? I mean, she was an A character on The Walking Dead anyways, but she wasn't the star of the show. Andrew Lincoln was the star of the show. And now you don't really have a star of the show. It's split up over many different characters. Ceiling Fan Man writes, Fear the Walking Dead is not as good as the original, in my opinion. Well, like I've told everybody, Ceiling Fan Man, you can't watch Fear the Walking Dead and use The Walking Dead as a measuring stick. You got to watch Fear the Walking Dead as its own show. And if you watch it as its own show, you'll appreciate it a little more. But if you compare it to The Walking Dead, yeah, you're going to be a little disappointed. Mahaku has joined us. Let's see. Max has given us a thumbs up. Hey, Max. iCruiser writes, that's too bad. Amazing Edit writes, no, I'm so scared for the loss someone of this beautiful cast. We're going to lose some people. We're going to lose some people in this finale. Thorgon writes, you're going to be a busy man then. Yeah. Originally, I was going to do an after-show special, but because the show, whenever it does air, is going to be airing at different times depending on where you live, that Sunday we're just going to take it off, and we're going to all regroup back here Monday, and we're going to break that finale down into little bitty pieces. We're going to talk about every second of that finale. Gypsy Road is going to be back with us. Kenny Gold, damn right, I love Fear the Walking Dead. Hard Production writes, I don't like Fear the Walking Dead Season 5, but Seasons 1 through 4 are amazing. Uh, Badar is saying Daryl is the only one who's still alive from the old characters. No, Carol is also alive. It's Carol and Daryl. Those are the two original characters still left. iCruiser is saying I will be waiting for it. Thorgon also says that Carol is alive. Daryl Dixon says I'm definitely subbing in. I'm glad you don't ignore comments like some other channels. No, yeah, this show, Daryl, is all about viewer interaction. Even if I have a base topic ready, I mean, we're here to all talk to each other. And I do have a phone line. I haven't gotten it to it yet. That's open. If anybody wants to call into the show, we always have a phone line. I have it open down here somewhere. Wait, let me open up the phone line. Sorry. The number to call, if you want to call into our show, if you're inside the U.S., is 718-509-9270. Use any phone you want inside the U.S. If you're outside the United States, please use Skype. Search for our name, which is Walking Dead Now. Add us to your favorites. And if you call us internationally using Skype, it's a free Skype to Skype call. Absolutely no charge whatsoever. Amazing Edit writes, I like the new split that there isn't one main character and now every character is a main character. I agree. I like that as well. I like the fact that the lead has been split up between Daryl, Carol, hell, even Negan is the lead now. E Legends is asking when the finale is going to air. We don't know. We're all waiting. We don't have an idea yet. Called is with us. Welcome, Called. Pedrina has given us a smiley love face. Thorgon writes, brilliant, as we don't get it for 24 hours after the US in the UK. Yeah, it would have been crazy. Let's say I'm on the East Coast of the US. The show ends at 10:30 p.m. or whenever. Most of America is still watching it. Other parts of the world have not even seen it yet. So it'll be completely stupid to do a show then. So that Sunday, we're just going to take the night off. We're all going to enjoy the show. And we'll all regroup back here on Monday night and talk about it. Daryl Dixon writes, what's your favorite season? Least favorite season and why? Favorite seasons? I don't have just one. All Out War is one of my favorites. Like seasons 3 with the governor. The governor was an evil psychopath son of a bitch, but I loved him because he was so evil. So season 3, season 4, season 5. My favorite series premiere is season 5 with Terminus. That's my best premiere, my favorite. My least favorite season, I wasn't a big fan of season 9. A lot of people love season 2. And I've said this before. When season 2 was airing live, man, people were bitching and moaning on how slow it was. You guys got to admit, season 2 is great. It was just slow. It didn't really pick up until that whole Sophia Byrne scene when she came out of the barn as a walker. That's what cemented me as a diehard Walking Dead fan well over 8 years ago now. I've been watching I've seen every episode live. I know a lot of people didn't start watching the show till after was on the air for a couple of years, which is great. That's fine. But I've been watching this show since Halloween 2010. But, season 9, I didn't like it. I mean, it was okay. Season 2 was kind of slow. Season 7 was hard to watch. It wasn't a bad season, but just seeing Negan stick it to everybody for an entire 16 episodes was kind of hard to watch. Man, he was great. He played the role of the dick to perfection. It was just a little hard to watch, You wanted somebody to just go up to him and smack the shit out of him. You know what I mean? Just smack the shit out of him. Uh, Summer writes, I love season 2. I love season 2 as well. I don't have the question to me. What was my least favorite seasons? I love season 2. I've loved all the seasons. I love this current season. When the second half of this season premiered again in February, the second half of season 10, I remember, like, after episode 10, I remember going to my social media and I'm like, who else thinks that, the rest of this season is going to be something really, really special? Because the episodes were just so damn good. I love this current season. Daryl Dixon writes, All Out War was underrated. Season 7 was the worst. That's Marko. Bar is asking, is that the real Daryl Dixon? No. There is no real Daryl Dixon. Daryl Dixon is just a TV character. There's a real Norman Reedus who plays Daryl Dixon. Sarah Mariani is waving at us. Hey, Sarah, thank you for joining us. Amazing Edits writes, I love every season, but my least is season 8 because there were so many senseless fights. I liked season 8. I really did. I liked how it just started at 100 miles per hour. Didn't let the foot off the gas for a good 4 episodes. So I really liked it, Daryl Dixon says, some of my favorite episodes are season 6, episode 9, and season 4, episode 9. Those are all great episodes. Badar writes, little bag, let me in. I believe it was little pig, let me in. Kenny Gold, I love all the season, but 7 was my favorite. You see, we all have different opinions, and that's what makes us getting together so great. There is no right or wrong answer. Ceiling Fan Man writes, agree on the Rick Shane drama. Hard Productions. Kenny Gold, that is when I see Negan. Hard Production writes, season 8 was okay, but Carl's death hurt the show. It did. It did hurt the show. And like as I've explained in the past, I feel like they killed Carl off because they needed a plausible reason for Rick sparing Negan. And I guess they could not come up with anything better than killing Carl off and Carl writing all those letters. I don't agree with it either, but that's how it played out. Summer writes, favorite episodes, any with Michonne. All right. So Summer loves everyone, starting with the season finale of season 2. Daryl Dixon writes, what's your favorite and least favorite character? I don't have a least favorite character. I've had characters that I hated because they were so damn good. The actors played them amazingly. David Morrissey, who played the governor. My favorite is Rick. I loved Rick. I love Rick. You know what I mean? I love all of them. Maggie, Daryl, Carol. Amazing Edit writes, we was lucky Scott Wilson, because some months after the Rick episode, he died. Yeah, we were lucky that they did that hallucination scene with Rick before Scott Wilson passed away. That was very sad. That was very sad when Scott Wilson passed away. He was a great actor, a great man. So let's get on to some stuff that I have scheduled for you guys. I can't believe we're already 35 minutes into this show. So I do have some news to share with you guys. Like I said, over the past 24 hours, we just blew right past 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Andrew, who I believe is with us, I don't know if he's in with us tonight or not. Hey, Andres Baran. Which characters return to C? I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking there, Andres. So yeah, over the past 24 hours, we blew past 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Andrew's video, his Judith tribute, just got extremely hot, and it was close to 8,000 views in the last 24 hours alone. And that's YouTube. You know, a video gets hot, that's how it goes. That's what makes YouTube such a fun platform, I guess. Um, so I want to thank all of you who have subscribed to our YouTube channel. Your support is very much appreciated. It would not be where it's at if it wasn't for all of you guys. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. It's also today one of our longtime viewers, Toby's birthday. I don't think Toby is with us. He's from the UK and it's pretty late over there. But I do want to wish Toby a happy birthday. He turned 16 today. So Toby, I hope you're enjoying your birthday. Whether you're watching this live or you plan on rewatching it on the replay. So happy birthday, Toby. Happy 16th. Let's see what we got. Daryl Dixon writes, have you heard the Carl Papa song, Bad Lip Reading? It's amazing. No, I don't think I have. Sarah Mariani writes, my favorite character is Daryl and Rick. Yep. You're not going to get much arguments there. Amazing Edits says, my three are number 1, Daryl, number 2, Rosita, and number 3, Rick / Negan. Yeah, I'm glad that Rosita is getting some love. I love Rosita. Rosita is a very underrated character. Very underrated character. You guys on Instagram are wishing Toby a happy birthday. So Toby, if you're going to watch this tomorrow, everyone is wishing you a happy birthday. Andres writes, right now where Chandler is living. So you want to know why Carl dies? Well, I guess that depends on who you ask. My opinion is they killed Carl off for them to give themselves a credible explanation as to why Rick spares Negan's life. Because Carl asked his father and Negan to stop fighting in the letters that he wrote to them. So, is that a good enough reason to kill Carl off? I think we'll all pretty much agree that, no, we don't think so. So, Diva is waving at us. Hey, Diva. Zambika agrees. Rosita is cool. Rosita is beyond cool. Rosita is awesome. So David Morrissey, the governor, the actor that played the governor, the psycho governor, was part of the Wizard World conference. I've never heard of so many of these conventions. Apparently there's a Wizard World convention / conference. Have any of you guys ever heard of that? Wizard World? Up until today, I've never heard of it. Thorgon writes, unfortunately, they lost a lot of viewers by killing Carl off. Amazing Edits writes, Chandler Rigg has to go to school, college, and that's the reason why he left. No, Amazing Edits, he didn't want to leave. His dad was pissed off because Chandler Riggs chose a college in Georgia so he can stay and continue shooting the show. He did not want to leave. It was not his decision. His dad was pissed about it. Chandler felt betrayed by it. It was not a mutual decision at all. They wrote him off the show. So, yeah, he didn't want to go. So you guys have heard of Wizard World. Okay. I didn't until today, so I'm glad you guys have heard of it. Kimmy says, I haven't been to Wizard World. So, anyway, David Morrissey, who played the governor, and also Iron E. Singleton, were part of panels at Wizard World. And David Morrissey made this interesting comment that I have for you guys. I know the print is small, and as always, I am going to read it to you. So this is David Morrissey talking at Wizard World. Building upon Shane's antagonistic arc in season 1 and 2, the Governor was The Walking Dead's first true villain. During the Walking Dead panel at this year's virtual Wizard World, David Morrissey spoke on how he never viewed the Governor as a bad man. Really? Because the character felt his actions were justified. Morrissey went on to compare his character to subsequent villains, Negan and Alpha. Out of those villains, obviously the Governor would wipe the floor with everybody. That was Morrissey's quote. There's only the Governor. There's no competition. Come on. So, there you guys have it. David Morrissey came out and said that the Governor would absolutely just steamroll past Negan and Alpha combined. Roadhouse is with us on YouTube from Clearwater, Florida. Welcome, Roadhouse. Alex Konoff is with us. Hey, Alex, on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Thorgon writes, the Governor was a nut job, but brilliant. Absolutely agree. The Governor was a psychopath, to the true definition of a psychopath. He felt no remorse whatsoever for anybody, except for his Walker daughter, Penny. So Zambika agrees that with the Governor. Daryl likes my voice. Thank you, Daryl. Zambika agrees with David Morrissey that the Governor would steamroll past Negan and Alpha. And you know what? You're right. Because like I said, he's a psychopath. And Negan is not a psychopath. Negan was just a dick. At least he put on the good act of being a dick to conceal his feelings and his hurt for his late wife, Lucille. But he wasn't a psychopath. Alpha... Shit, how do we describe Alpha? Alpha was delusional. Not a psychopath. Delusional, I think is a good word for Alpha. She was just, you know, a little detached from reality. Hey, Andrew is with us on Instagram. Welcome, Andrew. Thorgon is laughing. Amazing Edits writes, we can compare the Governor with Rick. Both of them were broken in season 3. Yeah, we all forget Rick lost his mind after Lori died. He was hallucinating. He was just losing it. Marko, now would be a great time for you to call. We're at 43 minutes into the show. Like I said, guys, Marko is going back to his hotel manager job tomorrow. Our executive producer. He's going to remain as our executive producer, but he does want to talk to you guys on the phone. And thank you, as he's been handling the chats. Tomorrow the chats are being handed over to Saz, who she is going to do an amazing job. So Marko, the phone lines are open. Feel free to call anytime you wish. And there he is. Hey, Marko. You there?
Hey guys, how is everyone tonight?
We have a packed house, as you see.
I see that. I know. I love all these chats. I just wanted to just call in and just extend my gratitude and my love to everyone for making this show a success, and to John for making it a success, and to everybody behind it. And even though I am going to step back a little bit, I'm still going to be here to kind of give my all and try to get us some great guests. So I just want to thank all the fans and everybody that's going to step up and help us with everything to kind of continue going on. I'm actually watching The Walking Dead now because I always watch it every time I'm on the show. So I just want to send my love out to everyone, and I wish everyone's having a good evening. And again, to just extend my gratitude and my thank you to everyone, especially to Saz and Kimmy and Summer and Ethan and everyone who's contributed a lot and giving us a lot of great videos and a lot of stories and making quarantine for us a little bit more exciting to kind of make our days go by a lot easier. And I do have to join the real world, and I'm actually very forward and very happy to go back to work. But I am going to miss this.
Well, I don't know if you're looking at the chats, but everybody's giving you lots of love.
I see that.
Kimmy says she misses you already. And Marko, you're my brother, and you're also the executive producer on this show. And this show would not be where it is today without you. And
thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. And
he's not leaving. He's still going to be the executive producer of the show.
I'm not leaving. Exactly.
Yeah. In fact,
I'm not leaving.
In fact, we are working on some very exciting guests that we're not ready to announce yet. Characters from the show. It just hasn't been officially confirmed. But me and Marko have some guests that it's looking really good are going to be joining us here on Dead Talk Live. We're just not ready to confirm it yet.
Yeah, exactly. And please join us on Thursday. We're going to have Tony Timpone. Tony is incredible. He's going to open up a lot of our eyes and a lot of our ears to the horror genre. He's been in this for 35 years. He's going to be a great guest. I actually worked my schedule around it so that I could have the night off to actually co-host it and be with him. Mm-hmm. But yes, please join us. That's going to be a great show, and I look forward to doing it as well as John as myself. So
yeah,
it's going to be a lot of fun.
So yeah, this Thursday we are going to have Fangoria former editor-in-chief Anthony Timpone. This man has, if anybody has been a director, producer, writer, actor in a horror movie genre over the last 35 years, Anthony Timpone knows them, has seen him, has been with them. He is a legend. He is a behind-the-scenes legend in horror movies and TV. And he's joining us on this show this Thursday. Marko has the day off, so Marko is going to be my co-host. And I'll tell you right now, an hour is just not going to be enough time for us to get through 35 years worth of horror experience that Anthony Timpone has. So don't miss Thursday's show. So anyway, Marko, thank you so much for calling.
All right, guys. Thank you so much as well. Have a wonderful evening and stay walking.
All right, guys. We'll see you back on Thursday. All right, guys. That was Marko. He will be co-hosting on Thursday. So like I said, he's not going anywhere. Marko's still going to be here. And like I said, we're working on some exciting new guests. We just don't want to confirm anything yet because it hasn't been finalized. But yeah, we're going to get some really good guests here. We already had Michael Cudlitz. We had Abraham on this show. So all you guys joining us for the first time tonight, like 30 episodes. This is a daily show. So 30 episodes ago, about a month ago, we had Abraham on this show. Abraham was our guest. Michael Cudlitz, the man himself. You know, the suck my nuts, Abraham. He was a guest on our show. We've had a lot of extras, saviors, whisperers, social media personalities. And we have a lot more coming down the pipeline. So thank you guys so much for joining us every night. Somebody here asked if this is a 2-hour show. No, it's not. Unfortunately, because of Instagram, they give us the 1-hour limit. And I swear, if I keep this up for 2 hours, I won't have a voice tomorrow. And then there'll be no show tomorrow. So, yeah, this is a 1-hour show, but we're on every night at 9:30 p.m. Every night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. Gypsy's back. Andre says, I need to communicate with Chandler, and I have written him on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and he does not respond. Yeah, you guys got to keep in mind, when you write these celebrities on social media, they have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of followers. So can you imagine? I mean, I have 80,000, I mean, around 79,000 followers on Instagram alone. And I'm overwhelmed by the message requests that I get every day. And even though I do go and answer everybody, take my following and multiply it by 10 or 20. You can't do it. It's just so many messages. So they're not ignoring you. It's just that it's literally almost a full day's work if you have that many followers to get through your messages. Amazing Edits is in Germany where it's 3 a.m. Thank you for being with us so late, Amazing Edits. Abdu is waving at us, waving right back at you. Andres on YouTube writes, I love the character of Daryl, Carl, Rick, and Michonne. Yes, top-notch characters there. Thorgon writes, I can try to get a walker on your show if you want. Hey, absolutely. We love any and every guest. Daryl says 3:22 here in the UK. Thank you guys for staying up so late. Where you guys are at. I appreciate that. Gypsy Road writes, Marko, you were good today. Yeah. I was on Gypsy Road's channel, his show today. Gypsy Road on YouTube. That's the name of his channel. I joined him today for his afternoon show on YouTube. And we got into a great discussion about Star Wars. We tried getting Marko on the line, but we were having some technical difficulties. But I always have a blast when I'm either on Gypsy's channel or he comes on our show. He's been a guest on our show as well. So let's see. Sarah says 9:22 in the morning. Wow, where you're at, Sarah. That's amazing. 9:22. Damn, that's a good 11 hours ahead of us. We have viewers from all over the world. And that's what makes this show so awesome. We come here every night and we share. It looks like I'm not going to get to my base topic tonight, but I do want to read you a second article from the same Wizard panel, okay? Now, this one is from T-Dog. You guys remember T-Dog, seasons 1, 2, and 3? The poor guy that sacrificed himself and got bit by a walker in order to save Carol. Well, here's an article in regards to him. He's played by Iron E. Singleton. He played T-Dog on The Walking Dead. And you guys remember the well walker in season 2? Where they're trying to dig out that walker that is stuck at the bottom of the well. And as they have him out, halfway out, or pretty much all the way out, the walker splits in half and his bottom half falls back into the well. T-Dog, recalling that shoot at Wizard World, the actor Singleton said, it was so nasty, I was gagging because we were out in a dirt field. There was a lot of dust being kicked up after every take, and then that mixed in with the fact that this zombie was so disgusting. Reedus, who's Daryl, then looked at the zombie innards and comment, what is that, poop? Singleton said, Billy, who was our director on the show, he walked over to me and I couldn't stop gagging throughout that scene. He said, Iron E, I like the gag, but let's try something else. Let's do it a little differently. I was like, I can't help it, man. The dust is in my throat and I'm looking at this disgusting walker. I thought that was funny, Yeah, you guys, Kimmy's saying that was the grossest walker ever. But it was also a comedic moment in The Walking Dead. That episode in season 2 was a little bit of comedy relief for us. That was when Glenn said, when Glenn coined himself Walker Bait. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was, of course, Glenn that they sent in to do all the dirty work and he termed himself, he gave himself the nickname of Walker Bait. Marko did not like that Walker episode. Amazing Edits writes, haha, who is this, Poop? Yeah, that's classic Norman Reedus there. And I want to, before we do go tonight, I want to show you guys this amazing fan art picture. Now, guys, this is Photoshop. This is not a real picture. I have to make sure everybody understands that before I show it, because some people believe that this is a real picture. But this is an amazing freaking fan art picture. Check this out. Okay? Check this out. That is J.D. Morgan as Batman, who's Negan, and that's Lauren Cohen as the Joker. Marko sent me this picture, and I love this freaking picture. Who says the Joker has to be a man? Whoever did this, I'm like, oh my God, Maggie can totally be the Joker. Now, I can't see J.D. Morgan as Batman. You know, a little up in age there. No offense, J.D., we love you. You know, but Lauren Cohen as the Joker? Who likes this picture? I love this picture. I mean, let me know if you guys like this picture. I love this picture. I love this picture because of Lauren Cohen. Whoever did this did an amazing job photoshopping her in as the Joker. Amazing edits like, Lauren as the Joker. I can totally see this. Zambika writes, I have a major crush on Batman. Which one? The J.D. Morgan one up here? We have had so many Batmans. Kenny Gold on YouTube writes, that would be cool. It would be cool. Man, a female Joker. Gypsy Road writes, he can play Batman in a Batman Beyond since Batman is the teacher of the young Batman. Absolutely. Why not play with the story? Amazing edits, right? Oh, Harley Quinn. There you go. I could see Lauren Cohen as Harley. In the Suicide Squad, I forget the name of the actress who played Harley, but she was freaking amazing. What the hell was the actress's name? That was Harley's. I forgot. I'll get reminded here in a second. Anyway, guys, we are out of time. This hour just freaking flew by. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. You're amazing as always. I can say without a doubt we had our largest crowd to date today. This is we had a huge crowd tonight, which is odd because it's a Monday night. Thank you everybody for joining us. Visit our website, Dead Talk Live. It has all of our shows information. If you haven't already done so, visit our YouTube channel, which is called Walking Dead Now. And please subscribe if you haven't already done so. And, well, until tomorrow night, guys, at 9:30 p.m., stay walking.